All right, all right, all right. All right. So today I want to actually talk about mentorship. One of the questions that some people going to college or uh, even leaving high school from a high school standpoint, something that you may have as a mentor. For a lot of you who may not have a mentor, you may ask yourself sometime during your college experience, should you have a mentor while you're in college? First, let's talk about what the purpose of a mentor is. Um, the purpose of a mentor is to have someone who has a little bit, who has a lot more life experience than you. Someone that can, in a way, show you the ropes of how to live life the proper way, meaning what to do, not what not to do, and they're able to lean on some of their personal experiences and be able to lead you into a direction that can, not only mold you, but help you prevent making the same bad mistakes or decisions as well. Um, that is the purpose of a mentor, someone that you can also look at and if want to figure if you want to be able to model your life or even your lifestyle similar to theirs. That's just something again you just want to be able to you know think about there from that aspect. When I was in high school, I actually was in a mentorship program. The mentorship program was like it was a boys to men program, meaning where they have, youth who are, uh, you know, other black, young boys. Um, a lot of us, honestly, we didn't come from great families or, really great backgrounds. A lot of us grew up, you know, um, not really in a good situation. A lot of us didn't necessarily have both parents. Some of us, our fathers weren't there. Some of our fathers were, incarcerated or somehow not involved in our lives and things like that. And so we had a mentorship program in which we had, other people who were like deacons in the church or several different churches actually. And they actually helped mentor us, you know, lead us into the right directions. We had conversations, about religion, God, and basically how to navigate the real world and things like that. Um, I would say that was very helpful for me, especially someone coming from a not so well background. Not having both parents. My mother struggled raising three boys. We just went through a lot, and so having a um a mentor in my life, someone who has gone through some things and who has lived their life to the best of their abilities in the sense of on a positive path. That was something that helped me um, at a younger age. Something I will also say as well is that a mentor doesn't have to be someone that's, really, 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 older than you. Um, it can be someone that's a few years older than you, but ultimately you want it to be someone who has lived a little bit, more than you at least, who can, teach you some things, let you know, hey, this is not the way to go. Basically how to navigate through everyday life in any situation. It's not just tied down to just, you know, how should I act when I go to college? How should I, do this? How should I move in this situation? It should be literally everything underneath the umbrella and what you can learn from that person. Um, what can a mentor offer you? Right. That's something that, sometimes we think about what can this person offer me? Guidance. That's probably the biggest thing, right? Guidance. A lot of us, especially the younger crowd, someone that's, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, 21, a lot of us need as much guidance as possible. A lot of times because we don't know we know right from wrong a lot of times, but we honestly don't always think about what this we don't always think about the decisions that we make and how that can somehow, negatively alter our life. You know, I actually heard a guy speak one time on a another podcast, and he was speaking about how, you know, 3 minutes, 3 minutes caused him, 20 plus years being locked up in prison. 3 minutes, a 3 minute decision, which means he did something that lasted about 3 minutes, and it cost him over 20 years of his life of freedom. And I don't think people really allow something like that to register in their mind, to understand that literally 3 minutes, 2 minutes can really change your life if you do not move the right way, if you don't have the right guidance, if you don't have, maybe a father figure in your life, if you don't have a mentor, someone that you could learn from in your life. A mentor could be someone like a pastor. It can be um it can be a family friend. It can even be your own parents. It could be your own parents. It can be a older sibling. You know, it can be a friend of yours. Um, but the key is that you want to be able to have someone or know someone who truly has your best interests at heart. That's going to be the most important thing, is that you want to have someone who truly has your best interests at heart, because there are some mentors out there who will take advantage of you. Um, there are some people out there who will try to use you, abuse you, and all these different things that you would have to be aware of. And that's not something that you want to be consciously always wondering, hey, is this person, just trying to use me, or what's their true intentions or anything like that. If you have to think in that terms, it's that person probably is not the best person that you would want to go with. Okay. Um, but a mentor can be beneficial for someone who doesn't have the best family. They don't have really great parents per se. Um, all those things can be considered, a reason why a mentor would be good for you per se. Maybe you have the best parents, maybe you have a good life, maybe your parents just aren't educated enough in order to lead you in a positive direction in your life, or somewhere that they haven't been to in their life. Then still, a mentor would still be great for that. Someone that you can literally learn under, someone that you can grow under, right? um and all those things. Some things that you want to also look out for, especially when you're looking for a mentor, is you want to be able to recognize some characteristics that are, um, for someone that you would consider a bad mentor, right? Some bad characteristics may be, um, maybe they don't listen, maybe they aren't the listening type, maybe they make a lot of bad decisions that has you, scratching your head like this. you know um Maybe it's someone who isn't living their life in a positive light. Maybe it's someone who has very bad habits, like doing drugs, or maybe they're out, someone that's an alcoholic, or someone that's addicted to something that they can't seem to be able to figure out, or beat in that moment. Someone that's maybe with bad characteristics may be someone who isn't thoughtful, someone who doesn't show empathy when needed. Um, a bad characteristics can even be someone that's too nice, because sometimes some of us, what I'm saying, we need a good yelling at sometimes in order to get ourselves together. Sometimes we need someone to show a lot more passion to us or around us, so that we can know what is serious, and things like that. But a bad characteristic can be someone who does not have enough passion, right? Someone that truly has passion is someone that could probably that could show characteristics of, truly having their best interests at heart for you, because they care for you, they care about you. Someone who doesn't care about you, they're gonna look at you mess up and they're gonna say, man, I don't even want to deal with this joker here no more, right? Um, and you have a lot of people out here who are like that, but they're probably not mentor behaviors. I mean, they're not mentor the best mentor to have, or something of that nature. But yeah, again, a mentor can be extremely helpful. Um, Also, I'll point this out. It's okay to have more than just one mentor. You can have multiple mentors. Matter of fact, the more the better. If you can find the right ones. So again, that's just something to kind of think about. It's always good to have someone that you can lean upon and grow under and learn from, and learn life lessons, but learn, things to help you navigate your everyday life, navigate your future. Um, Someone that you can draw inspiration from. But yes, if you had to ask me, would a mentor be beneficial, I would always suggest everyone get a mentor or two mentors, someone that you can, again, get that guidance from. Thank you, everyone, and I'll see you all next time.